Hello, welcome to a playthrough of Esports Godfather. This is a deck building game simulating a MOBA esports where you play as a coach and you build your team. There is some simulation style aspects of the game, but nothing too intrusive to it. So I'm going to be playing on the hardest difficulty, Hell difficulty. This game just got a huge update that changed a lot of card AI, where it makes the AI more difficult to play against. Added new heroes, added new systems to player progression and everything like that. So I'm really excited to check it out. I love this. This game has been very enjoyable. I've played through Hell difficulty once, but and I did beat it. I got to the top, which it was very fun, and I cannot wait to see what the new update looks like. I'm just gonna. Where's my fishy guy? There he is. I love this guy. Always wear the color purple around here. Channel full display games as usual. So yeah, essentially where you get the deck builder from is from your players and from the characters that you pick and the pick and ban schedule. So what do you think is the most indispensable elements? I've played a lot of MOBAs. As a team, gotta go trust. Ideal team, I would say unique advantage and creativity. I think when everybody's kind of hitting on all cylinders, it's very good. I'm more of an attack guy than anything else. And I would say, honestly, give me courage. Let's see what our teams are right now. Alright, so each person has a match trait and a routine trait. Routine is kind of like the overall simulation style trait, and then match is obviously in the match. I don't really like this trait. So we can reroll 3 times. Career life 55. So each person has how long they'll stay in the league. So this person, I believe, will stay in the league for 35 years, which is pretty good. I don't think this person's probably going to be it. Potential here for 9. Fighter A. D Assassin. So this is all the stuff that they've added. I haven't really seen anything like this. This is all the stuff they've added where each person has now a potential. Hero pool is something that adds, so these are just the characters that they can play in the game. Potential offense A. Defense D plus is a little hurtful. Interesting. I think I'm gonna re-roll here. Okay, 2 strategy points against strategy. That's not bad. That's not terrible either. What's this here? Justice is pretty good. I love Frank. Frank gotta be one of my favorite characters in this game. I can't wait to try to get him. Pretty good potential though. This might be our guy. Starting for Wolfang, Frank, Justice is pretty good. Kid's also very good. I like Kid a lot. I think this guy might be. His match trait's not the best. Neither is his role play, but the potential is very good. These are not much about signing fee. I don't know anything about emotions. This is pretty good though. I think this stat looks good. I'll go to jungle. 9 monsters. Advanced transfer. That's pretty good. What's this hero pool like? Small hero pool. A 6 limit hero pool? Whew. Yeah, this guy to me seems like someone who will probably re-roll. Jesus, all in on defensive. last reroll. We'll see what we get. Okay, tactical excellence is pretty decent. Just overall bland. Fan count. Okay. Hero pool starting out. Huge hero pool. Pretty decent. I mean, we gotta stick with her anyway, but it's not. This is pretty good for what we asked for, I think. Interesting. Alright, let's look at our mid. One charge each 20 rounds activated. Draw 2 cards. XP gain for offensive. Ooh, okay. Not the kind of mid I would like, I think. Yeah, I think we're gonna reroll this. Offense, defense pretty high. So, offense, defense mainly do over the field, like during the card aspect. Mechanics and reflexes are mainly in the fight aspect, which you guys will find later on. Okay, this is another defensive type. Not terrible. Offense is a little low, which is scary. Okay, so this is free. Move 2 hexes. Interesting. Another fan. Not the worst. We'll see what the rest of the team looks like and then maybe come back to reroll. Free card. Okay. I don't like let's eat first. Hero pool not bad. Potential not the worst. Oh, I didn't even look at this guy's person. Income. Okay. So 2 good teams if we go top and middle. Another team player. Doesn't seem like the worst. We'll come back after looking at the support. Okay, this is pretty good. Waiter is very good, especially for support. Not terrible. S plus and everything but mechanics. Wow, okay. What impulsive sells 1 chance. Not a team player though. Interesting. S and everything but mechanics D-, which could be a problem. But then that's 91. Don't know what the, like, I'm assuming this means that that's like the max that they can reach it at. Charisma S as well. It's so interesting. I just don't, that complainer, impulse, and bad temper. I think I'm gonna have to have a reroll here. Okay. Bigger hero pool. I think I'm gonna have another reroll here. Each time. I think we'll go one more reroll. Last reroll for support. Okay. Interesting. Now, not the best, not the worst either. We might be replacing him. get to? What about the mid? What are we thinking? I don't hate her. We can continue. I think the biggest thing is we got a really good jungle and a really good hunter, which is my most important one. So this is the qualifiers. We have to beat the get qualified to get to the next league, I guess you could say. We're gonna do 6 games. More you win, easier it is to reach the league. This is the pre-show of the pick and ban section. So each time we go in, this is, like I said, some of the stuff might be new to me, but so she was locked, right? So right now we're at 3, we can get up to 6. We want a training partner on him, probably that on our jungle. And we'll do training partner over here to improve it. We'll get more of these routine training as time goes on, but this is basically just one where all XP will be increased by a certain amount. Some of the trainings we get will amplify each other. Some of them will do different things. Right now, it'll give you this. Crit successes are possible. It's very good that we got a crit success there. And then this is the screen telling us what XP all of our people are. Pre-show. We're getting picked twice even though we've never played. We'd love to see it. It would go down the list one by one. I think as usual. Now I don't believe there is a 1 ban. So it goes ban, ban, and then we pick. Who do I not want to see? Let's get rid of Wukong. This character I really do not want to see early. I don't think you can go wrong with Elman. Balin, okay. Kid's pretty good. So we'll probably want to stick away from. Oh, they already banned him. Interesting. If you've never seen snake style drafts, how it goes is that the team will pick once, and then team 2 will pick 2 and 3, then team will pick 4 and 5, and so on and so on. We'll go Justice and Kid. I gotta show you guys Frank. Frank's the GOAT. It's just that simple. I think I'll go Barrel. So each character, as you see here, has their own passive. They have their own cards. Some passives are always active. For instance, Frank's Instinct. Instinct means it's always active. Field obviously means that it only takes effects in the field, and then there's Fight. So there's 2 different phases of the game: Field and Fight. Field is when you're using mainly the deck battler phase, and then Fight is more an auto battler that you'll see. And then each character has their own cards in it that stack on top of each other, as well as athletes having their own cards. Some cards are perishable. As you can read, you get strategy points. From round 11 on, you get 1 per round. Then once you get 8, you can actually start using your cards. It seems they changed it a little bit where you start a little bit earlier. So this one's free. We'll move 1 hex and search for a fight card, which is pretty good. This always hits. We're gonna try and get the carry early here. Let's see. And then this is the auto battler phase. I'll probably speed it up to 3 times. Don't expect to kill both. I'd be happy to. We gotta hit all of them, and we did. All right. double kill right away. That's very good. And then our character got that, which allows us to kill enemies faster. And we just go back. Once they reach 8, it's their turn to go. So it's a bit of a back and forth with special objectives as the Herald and the Dragon coming up every few rounds. And they give special rewards in their own right. You don't have to use all your training points. They're just I just happen to have what I needed to use whenever. There are towers with HP in each lane, and then the center of 10. So we can also give fights. They put us in one here. Hoping to not die. If we can get out of this without I'd be able to win. I don't think that's going to be possible, though. Yep. Is a shame. But it's not the end of the world. We're about to be up. Characters auto-recall at a certain health, usually when they flash red. The way that there are a few ways to end the game. There is a final fight after the game has gone on enough rounds. There's also the fact that if you push down 2 sets of towers, both the outer ring and the inner ring, you get a card called Final Fight, where you are allowed to initiate a final fight scenario with everybody who's on the board at that point, 8 rounds. If your team kills their entire team, you win. Also, just getting this down to 0 HP. It doesn't happen often, but there are some chances for it. Discarded. 2 charges is interesting, but I don't know what I can do with it. We might be able to get her and execute. We can try. It is active right now. So Justice is a special ability that she can execute if someone is below a certain threshold HP. Looks like it might get active. There it is. Executed. That's good. Use that to steal theirs. Who's going to be in this? We'll put 1 stack on him. Get them all closer to where monsters are. Fight. This time our turrets will participate, and it's very powerful, 600 HP a shot. There's a good chance whoever it hits will die. So each character in the fight has a certain presence that causes them to be hit. Triple kill because the turret just does that much damage. Hey, I'm not complaining. Surprised they were able to get that far, and we just automatically took the dragon because of those 3, because we killed the 3 people that the enemy team would have had participating in it. Dragon gains off 100 gold. Gold doesn't really matter in this beginning portion, but it will matter towards the next league, as we will be able to get items from the gold we have. Frank's thing is, Frank's passive is that whenever he takes damage in the field, he gains a max health to that, the extent of, like a small percentage of the extent that he took. I think we can try and fight. I don't know if we'll be able to get it. It's a good crit. It's definitely possible. Justice does have her slash, and there you go, the execute. Justice is very strong because of that execute. I mean, just being able to guarantee a kill like that is very nice. Because you can miss in these. I know we haven't seen any yet, but you can absolutely miss in that fight. It's a 2-on-1. Justice is probably going to die. So Kid's ability, you might see it. If she attacks anybody, Kid marks somebody. And then if they attack anybody but Kid, he automatically attacks them, which can be very powerful when someone multi-attacks and decides to not attack Kid. We did get that tower top left, which is very good. I haven't seen any flame protections yet. So as time goes on, we'll be able to adjust our deck to get it more and more what we want it to be, which is very good, obviously. Let's see. Discard the top 3. Let's do that. Let's see what we get. Crossfire could be good. Fisticuffs. I think the Into the Breach is still just our best shot. It is going to be a 2v2, and their turret is participating. Put that on there. We should have luck here. Every player does have their own, every character does have their own little level. As you level and get gold, you get more max HP, more damage. We might be able to get a kill here. Doesn't look it. Not terrible though, because that means she's gonna recall and they'll be able to get this tower. So each character has 6 of its values: crit rate, crit damage, presence, gold, armor, and attack power. Armor, as you can see, dictates what percentage of damage gets reduced. Attack power is obviously how much damage your attacks do. Gold can affect a lot of things, including the attack power and the health you have. Levels impact that as well. And as you see, Kid's passive working into effect there is whenever Frank was not hitting Kid, he was just absolutely wrecking him. Herald fight. We are somewhat level. We have an execute threshold. We'll take it. We'll take it. Let's see if they'll do it. No, they just automatically repealed. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. Frank probably was going to die there, but that was a sacrifice I was, in fact, willing to make. If we can get both fisticuffs, I'll be very happy. We do. Okay, so summon Herald. So we do 50% if no one's in there. We could get our duo lane first tower down. I think that's what we'll do. That's going to be another 120 gold, which, so if I went in here, I believe, cannot find it right now, but there should be a way for me to find it and show you what the gold and everything looks like. So we'll hit fisticuffs twice, because while he hits him once, we want him to take damage right now, because that's just more health that he's getting, or max HP that he's getting, just not health right now. Cannon check to see. Let's see if we can kill her. Close, not quite. And that won't do any damage to her, but it will get rid of the monster. So it's not the worst play in the world. We got one more round till the dragon. They are really going in on my mid laner here. She's probably dead. A 4v1 with 15 reduced armor. Yeah, probably not long for this world. had the execute up, so she was able to get some low. That's a shame, but it's fine. We probably still take this dragon fight. 4v3. No, my carry's low as well. We'll just... Oh, they just didn't even take it. Probably should have went in then, but I'd rather just be safe than sorry. Thundercloud is great, because that inflicts 3. Her. 2 pushes is pretty good. End it there. So now you see we get a close out the game card because we got into their inner ring. And so now the next time for the entire, basically my entire cost, my entire sum of money essentially, we can go and try and close out the game. We have Painful Pleasure, which is pretty good because that gives us 4 more strategy points. So I'll pop that because that gives Frank a little more. Get the support. I think we do want to close out the game here. Give Frank a push. And then we'll go to close out the game. I don't know if we'll be able to, but we shall see. So, on Justice's turn, Prairie Level will probably be executed, most likely. Up, just dead anyway. That saves the execute at the very least. There's Justice doing that, which is amazing. 5v3, 8 rounds, as you can see on the top. To kill them all. Looks like we will be winning this game, so that's a W for a first game, very good to get. Yay! There's always an MVP cut screen here of the character that won MVP. Well, game is dying a little bit, but it is there. Actually, we might just take a little bit. It hasn't crashed on my end yet. I hope it doesn't crash. Oh. Well, it crashed. That's a shame. Give me a second. Let me get it back up. Well, that was Esports Godfather. Sorry for the little bit of the explanation at the beginning, but I want to make sure everybody knows what we're getting into. Let me know if you guys want to play more. I do enjoy this game, so if you want to see more of it, just let me know. But that is the first game done. Bye-bye.